Coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Sugar Sean O'Malley and Frankie Saenz. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Frankie Saenz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, about your corners, do not foul.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded, they have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. There you go. There you go.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
O'Malley's has got full mount now. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Visibly limping here. Just unable to quite find that range. He blocks the punch. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Blocks the shot.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Big head kick. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You got that round, all right? This next round, keep doing the exact same thing. You can't stop me.
All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Saenz gets hit with a kick. And both guys really throwing with authority.
He's throwing every part of himself into the
Right,
big
so
leg
high
kick.
amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop us.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Close guard. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Frankie Saenz. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. O'Malley's got the full mount. Round 3 next.
Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, here we go with our next round. Lot to be happy about in that previous round. He was attacking the head at will, and until his opponent adjusts, might as well go back to it.
There was no negative to him headhunting. Most times the coaches yell, don't headhunt, don't headhunt. I'm yelling headhunt if I'm his corner, because every time he's thrown, he's landed.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
You got this, come on.
Lands the right hand. Saenz, his lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Couple of uppercuts there for good measure. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Dig and kick.
Connects with a right. And there comes the separation now.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Back to the feet now. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Beautiful punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh, big elbow. He's very tricky when he throws that body.
Saenz.
Big double leg, level change.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Boom, body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself off.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Signs his lower jaw looking extremely swollen now.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Frankie Saenz.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Just misses with that one. Oh! His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Nicely done. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bob. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting.
As he gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to...
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Fifth and final round. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Saenz.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take this. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. You got him. Big punch from the clinch.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Frankie Saenz. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Able to check that kick as well.
Now he's on top of him looking
is true. Switching stances
Well, the
here.
opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guy's in front of you hit the takedown attempt after takedown attempt.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, that's a good right hand.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Then he's out. Signs, ground and pound from half guard now. Close guard. Back to the feet now. Just misses there with the left.
Put him to sleep.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. What a last minute. Type of aggressiveness and execution that is going to endear you to UFC President Dana White, to the matchmakers. Make sure you keep it out of the judge's hands, and that's exactly what he did here tonight. A huge shot landed clean. Clearly his opponent was hurt very badly, and ultimately the finish came right then and there. Outstanding execution down the stretch tonight. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta's calling stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.